All right. Oh, man, I'm really excited. Today's podcast is going to be a short podcast, but before I get into the politics of today's episode, which is going to primarily be about soccer, I would like to ask that if you're watching this video for the very first time on my channel, if you're new to my channel, do me a favor, like this video. It takes only a couple seconds. Subscribe to my channel if you already haven't, and leave a comment underneath. That helps me tremendously. I can't even stress how important that really is. But with that being said, my name is Michael DeLu, and I'm going to be your host today for PullUpDaTape, all right? I forgot to do this, actually. Let's go! All right, now we're ready. Okay, so yesterday was the very first game of the UEFA Champions League season. So yesterday was the season and was the start of the season. And there was a slew of very, very, very good games, all right? I'm just going to go through some of them really quickly, and then I'm going to get into the two that I wanted to primarily discuss, which would be Chelsea versus Sevilla, because I myself am a Chelsea fan, and Manchester United versus PSG. And it's a no-brainer why I would want to discuss that. So let me get into the where is it? Okay, right here. Let me get into yesterday's game. So Rennes and Krasnodar, Group E, they tied 1-1. And one of their players honestly scored. I think the goal of the day would either have to go to Dejan Lovren or for Dejan Lovren of St. Petersburg, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or Zenit St. Petersburg scored an incredible goal. Or honestly have to be Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's goal was pretty good. And Angelino from RB Leipzig scored some great goals. But let me get into the scores. Chelsea and Sevilla tied 0-0 in Group E. Group E's after match day one is all teams are still tied. Like game one was never played. Club Brugge beat Zenit 2-1. Borussia Dortmund got smacked by Lazio 3-1. Dinamo Kyiv fell victim to Alvaro Morata as he scored a brace. Barcelona had it easily just did away with for Ferencváros. I don't even know how to pronounce that, and they won 5-1. PSG lost to Manchester United 2-1, and RB Leipzig beat Istanbul Başakşehir 2-0. Okay, so shout out to all those teams for getting the job done and for winning their opening matches in the Champions League campaign. But I have to get to the topic at hand. So I'm going to take the good with the bad, and I'm going to be honest. Honestly, I'm just it's this I don't even know what to say. I don't know where I don't know where to start. I'm going to start with the good. So the good is Chelsea kept a clean sheet. The bad is it happened when it also happened the same day we couldn't score any goals. So we go from scoring goals, like just banging goals in, to not being able to score. We go from scoring a lot of goals and banging them in and being terrible on the other side in defense and not being able to stop anybody from scoring to, okay, we can play good defensively, but now we can't score. It doesn't make any sense. It just seems like there's absolutely no balance to the team whatsoever, and it's honestly quite disgusting. Like it's quite disgusting. 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 Oh my God. I don't even know how many times I've said that shit. Like it really does bother me how bad, like, all right. Again, I'll stay on the good for now. Edouard Mendy played good. Anytime he plays, there's a sense in my heart that, you know, Chelsea would be all right. He's gonna save the shots that he can save, and the shots that are gonna beat him are gonna be just incredible shots that most keepers across the face of the world will not be able to stop. That's the type of confirmation I get from Edouard Mendy. That's the type that I don't get from Kepa, and I probably will never get from Kepa ever again. And honestly, I'm not even like I hope Kepa never plays ever again for Chelsea. Edouard Mendy played good. Thiago Silva played good. Reece James played good. Like these are players that weren't featured that weren't featured this past weekend against Southampton, but all of them stepped in very, very well. I don't know why I'm sweating like this. Oh my God. These are all players that were slotted in and played very good. One player that didn't play very good, and I don't know what the fuck is happening, but Frank Lampard needs to answer why Mason Mount starts every game. And here's my problem. I don't even care that he starts every game. It's why does he start every game why does he play out? Why are you playing him out of position? Does he need to is he a must play that bad where you're even willing to mess up the formation to play him? He's a midfielder. He's a number 8. Why are you playing him on the wing? When you have someone as good as Callum Hudson-Odoi, who the champions of Europe, Bayern Munich, are willing to drop $70 million to sign. I don't get that. That does not make sense to me. Please. Frank Lampard needs to stand trial for this. I'm tired of seeing Mason Mount play. Don't get me wrong. I love Mason Mount. I like him as a player. I like him as a person. Seems like a fun, lovable guy, but no. He should not be starting. Well, honestly, he should not be starting every game, and the games that he does start, he should not be starting over Hakeem Ziyech, over Christian Pulisic, over Callum Hudson-Odoi, over any of those dudes. He's not better than any of them. Why is he starting over them at their position? Come on, Frank. What the fuck? Defensively, we looked solid. Didn't break at all. Bended a couple times, but didn't break at all. We just need balance in the squad, honestly. I honestly, there's no other way to put it. We need balance in the squad. There's games where we can't attack. Today. There's games where we can't defend. Saturday. There's games where we can't do both. There's games where we can't attack or defend. There's games where we can attack but not defend. There's games where we can defend but not attack. There's games where we're terrible on both ends. Where people are just smashing in goals and we're just stagnant, can't move the ball. I honestly do not know. This team, we have the players that is good enough to win. But then at this point, I'm starting to think, is Frank Lampard that guy? Because honestly, there's no reason why we shouldn't have won this game. I don't see it. Sevilla are not that good. Not even. There's no reason why we shouldn't have scored a goal. Huh? What? Christian Pulisic, God bless his soul, didn't have it today. Timo Werner, God bless his soul, didn't have it today. Kai Havertz didn't have it today. Oh man, even N'Golo Kante, at times he just looked. I don't even know. So yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how all this shakes out. I'm gonna give. I'll have my final verdict on whether I think Lampard should stay or go as a coach come December. Come Christmas, I'll have my final verdict, whether he should stay or go, or it's time for us to get someone else, because at this point, I'm not too sure. I don't know. Somebody who's unbiased and isn't going to play not Christian, but Mason Mount every minute of every game, because I honestly do not understand that. That just doesn't make sense to me. But hey, well, it is what it is. And to my next point, man, I cannot believe I'm saying this right now, but they did it again. Manchester United somehow, I don't know how the fuck they did this. Manchester United, I do know how, because I watched the highlights and I seen the breakdown and analysis on exactly what they did. Manchester United beat PSG again. They did it again. It's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy because, so peep this. So I recorded a podcast that was supposed to release yesterday, but something happened and I wasn't able to get it out to the public and whatever. It's not that many people were going to see it anyways, but consistency, I was trying to stay on top of that. I recorded a podcast. The last time, and this is how I know this fact to be true, because I said it in the podcast. The last time PSG lost a home game in the group stage in the Champions League was 2004. So it had been 16 years since what happened yesterday had happened to PSG. So what does that tell you? Manchester United came to play. They were the first team in 16 years to beat PSG at home in the group stage of the Champions League. How did they do it? They worked harder. They showed more willingness to press and to attack. They were determined. They were composed. They started faster. They looked more sharp. And it's crazy because I really don't like United at all. I'm a Chelsea fan. I don't like United at all, like at all. But I'm going to give props where props is due. Their defensive shape was solid, and they continuously hit on the comeback. And honestly, PSG's defense was atrocious. Atrocious. Like they were terrible at the back. Like terrible. Terrible. And honestly, this game could have honestly been even worse. If not, like, there was two specific opportunities that I remember. Marcus Rashford was winning. It was 2v1 against the defender, and they're running full speed at the goalie. And Marcus Rashford makes mistakes on each of these possessions, which easily could have been each of these plays, which easily could have resulted in goals. So it could have easily been 4-0. Not 4-0, 4-1. And honestly, I was not impressed by PSG at all day, at all. The one goal they had was an own goal for Marcus Rashford. No, not Marcus Rashford. What's his name? Not Marcus Rashford. What's his name? Damn. Oh, Anthony Martial. He scored the header. Other than that, PSG did nothing offensively. Couldn't muster up anything. Had a couple shots on target, but they weren't really the sexiest team. Didn't look anything like what they looked like, after the restart in Champions League for COVID. And I don't know about that. Manchester United looked terrible. Not Manchester United. PSG looked terrible. Like very, very, very bad. Very bad. So props to United though. They did their shit. They should start playing at Parc des Princes every single week because it seems like they just can't stop losing there. No, can't stop winning there. You might as well just move there. And to my last topic of today's short, very, very short podcast, honestly, I want to give a shout out to my home team, the LA Dodgers, for getting it done. They won Game 1 of the World Series, and they won Game 1 8-3. A shout out to Joe Kelly, who closed the game. Honest to God, I watched baseball today for like the first time. Like I think the last time I watched baseball. Last time I watched baseball was when the Dodgers were playing in the World Series against the Red Sox in 2018. And I believe it was Game 3 when it was like a 18 what's that shit called? 18 inning game. Like he went to overtime after overtime after overtime after overtime. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, Mookie Betts. I was hearing from the commentary that how Boston messed that up. Shout out to the Dodgers, honestly. Like that trade really turned their whole season around. Like props to them for getting that done. Honestly, just oh my God. I know what the city was like when the Lakers won. So I can only it's going to be 10 times worse if the Dodgers win. If the Dodgers win, oh my God. I'm scared for what's going to happen in downtown LA. I'm scared. It's going oh my God. But great team effort from the Dodgers. Mookie Betts played great. Kershaw played great. Who else played great? Eric Bellinger. Oh my God. Yeah, that dude's good. I don't even watch baseball, but the fact that I hear these dudes' names all the time and X, Y, and Z, and like I see, like, around the city, people are wearing these players' jerseys. I know like these dudes are legit dudes. So I want to, honestly, shout props to them. Shout out to them for doing their shit. And yeah, that's gonna conclude today's podcast. A very short one today for various reasons, but nevertheless, I would like to thank everybody who continuously support. Guess what, guys? Guess what? Oh, my God. I'm so happy. I can't wait to say this. I have my first hater. So I posted a video of myself on Instagram on Monday, and I got a very nasty comment. And honestly, it really made me happy because it was like, wow, this person doesn't even know me and they're hating on me. And they said they took time out of their day to leave a horrible comment under my post, which I screenshotted. And it just made me happy because it's like, I'm doing something right. I have to be doing something right to begin this type of reaction from an individual who doesn't even know me. So with that being said, continue. I love the hate. I love the support because that hate that still was a view. Like he had to watch my video to, whatever, and that's one more view that I didn't have before. But with that being so I see the hate as support as well. So with that being said, continue to support, continue to hate. I really do appreciate it. Like this video if you already haven't. Comment on the video if you already haven't. Subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Share this podcast with anybody you know that loves sports. I usually talk about basketball, football, soccer, MMA, boxing, but today was just predominantly soccer because the Champions League just started. But other than that, thank you very much. Really do appreciate you guys. Viral movie, shake the room.